Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing when one should draft a Thai will. Now, and not specifically an original Thai will, but a revision. When should one draft another Thai will? I get this question from time to time. People will ask, well, I had a will, I've had it now for X number of years. Should I update it? It's not necessary to update a will per se. If nothing has fundamentally changed in your life or lifestyle, you can have a will from decades before. In fact, especially when it gets to issues of capacity, it's sometimes a good idea to maintain a will that was signed at a time when there was no question that one had, their full faculties, they were fully competent, they had the capacity to make a testamentary instrument. That being said, there are material changes in one's life that can necessitate or at least make it advisable to go ahead and write a new will. And in the common law context, we often do this by codicil. In Thailand, oftentimes, again, this is based on observation as well as discussion with lawyers here in our office, oftentimes it's just better to write a new one. And this is especially the case when someone gets married, for example, or they enter a relationship where they want somebody new, for example, or different to be a beneficiary of their possible will, to leave bequests to that person. Well, if this person was not in one's prior iteration of one's will, then it's probably a good idea to go ahead and write a new one in order to include that individual or individuals. So again, I can't make an exhaustive video where I say in all the circumstances where it's a good idea to at least think about drafting a new will, but there are a number of scenarios that will play out wherein, for example, again, just a new spouse is a perfect, just an easy one to point out. That, generally speaking, would warrant the need for a new will, in my opinion, and in the opinion of the legal professionals that work here in the firm as well, Thai and otherwise. That said, at the end of the day, if you haven't had a major material change in your life, it's probably not overly necessary to really consider redrafting a will. That said, if you're on the fence as to whether or not it is a material change, probably not a bad idea to contact a legal professional, gain some insight and guidance into how best to proceed.